Hello and welcome everyone on this webinar on Dynamics 365. Today we will share with you information about the current update and how to work on it with your customers. I'm Cyril Courret, Product Manager at SherWeb for Dynamics product, and today I have with me Daniel, that is one of our technical pre-sales. This webinar is being recorded. The link will be sent to you in the next 48 hours. There is a box for asking questions built into the webinar software, so if you have any question, please don't hesitate. We have Frederic that will answer your questions, and we'll also answer some of them at the end of this session. We have shared this presentation with you. You can already download it from the webinar application. That being said, let's start it right now with the agenda. So we'll see together the mandatory update of Dynamics 365. We'll share with you some tricks, what you need to know, some facts. Then we'll go on how to plan a quick and simple transition.
That's right.
Again, how to connect to the portal, and so on and so on. And one being fixed for you, the update also means that the licensing and all the agreement, they are in end of life. So what kind of license you need to provide, how to play with it, so on and so on. So I can see that from the person that are connected, most of them are not partner with SherWeb. So I will go quickly on what is our offer and how we can help you. Then we'll move to the subject. So really, SherWeb's motto is simplifying the cloud. And our mission number one is to enable SMB on cloud services. Being ourselves an SMB, we do understand the challenges. This also makes us flexible and responding to this market. At SherWeb, you have your personal team. Your dedicated account manager is your point of contact. Is here to help you grow your business and assist you on any question you may have. Through your account manager, you can access our team of experts, such as technical pre-sales, architect, product specialist. See your account manager as part of your sales process to win more deals. We offer comprehensive sales and marketing materials to help you start having conversation with your customer on cloud services. One thing we do is to help our partner onboarding on the Microsoft Cloud Solution Provider ecosystem, aka CSP. Microsoft has created this engine that allows us to sell cloud services, and what SherWeb is doing is making it even easier to our partners by providing services and tools on top of the CSP ecosystem. We offer an easy integration provisioning. We are making a fully integrated experience that allows our partners to easily purchase and provision Microsoft services for their customers. There is no complex menu or need to know the reference. It's all done in a way to be easy. In terms of services for Dynamics 365, we offer a turnkey solution. There are predefined scope of work designed to help SMB onboard quickly on Dynamics 365. This configuration is ideal for partners and customers. We want to accelerate the sales process and provide a foundation of their Dynamics solution. When projects need more custom or advanced, we can connect you with our network of expert partners. We have a 24/7 support based here in North America, bilingual French and English that are there to help you. We have a fantastic NPS rating in terms of customer satisfaction, and we are really making sure to focus to be there any time of the day or night to assist our partner and their customer. For Dynamics 365, we offer two different levels of support to respond to the needs of our customers. The basic level comes included with the licensing and assists with all the Microsoft Cloud and portal issues. Then the advanced level aims to assist administrator and super user on the administration on ongoing customization. So to go on the subject of today, we want to share with you those updates that are critical. So to give a bit more of context, Dynamics 365 replaced CRM Online on November 1st, 2016. Customers that they were under CRM Online could continue to go through the service until the end of their agreement. What's happening right now, Microsoft is pushing those updates. So even the CRM Online guys now have to move to Dynamics, okay? They will still be able to transition them SKU until the end of agreement, but there is some information that we want to share with you. So Daniel, if you can go a bit on some facts about updates that might create different questions, and from there we can continue the discussion.
Sure, Cyril. So, as you may know, Microsoft delivers twice a year improvements and new features to Dynamics 365 or the old CRM Online, okay? So, you have the option to skip one update at time. So, if you are in the CRM Online today, you cannot skip one more update. So, the new release will come next July, right?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
So if you already skipped the last update in last December from CRM Online to Dynamics 365, you need to move now to Dynamics 365. So be prepared. Talk to your customers, talk to your clients, because they need to know very soon Microsoft will be pushing Dynamics 365, regardless if you want it or not, because this is the Microsoft policy regarding updates. They want to keep the system always at the last version, always up to date and with the latest technologies. So be prepared. Very soon you're going to have this Dynamics 365 pushed to your clients, okay? So we are going to talk a little bit more about it later, how to prepare for this new version, what we recommend for you, what's the best practice in the market. So, but right now, just keep in mind it's very important to be prepared for this deployment.
In the presentation, we added some links, okay, with resources. So if you need to get more technical information, or if sometime you need to refer those articles to your customers, we have shared those links inside the presentation. So maybe Daniel, you can show us a bit of like where to find the information. Let's say, for example, we are speaking about end of agreement. Where can I find this kind of information for my customer?
Sure. So everything that touches the Dynamics administration, not only Dynamics, but also Office 365, you can find it at the portal, the Office portal. So here's the link. So it's portal.office.com. Then you go to the Admin Center, click on Dynamics 365, and then in the tab Updates, there you will find all the updates planned for Dynamics. You can schedule your update, you can approve it, you can reschedule it. So the time is now, okay? So if you're running CRM Online, now it's the time to plan accordingly the next release, the next version, okay? Because right now you have time to plan the new Dynamics 365 in your production system, and then by the end of June, right?
Yep.
You have this time to do it. We have like 1 month, right?
And a half,
yeah. So that's the best time to do it. Otherwise, when July comes, Microsoft will push Dynamics 365 to your production system, and if you don't do the proper test, it may go wrong. So let's try to be like more
proactive,
proactive. Yeah, that's it.
So maybe you can speak about those kind of scenario with the Sandbox, from what we got from our experience.
So so a Sandbox is a non-production system, as you may know. So we strongly recommend you to apply first the update in your Sandbox, because some changes was implemented with Dynamics 365. So you should use your Sandbox to test it before you move it to production. So if right now you have a Sandbox instance, why not to do it right now? You can do it today or tomorrow, and you can test it during like 1 week, 2 weeks, and you're going to test all the integrations you may have, all the customizations you may have deployed in your system, or also third-party applications that may suddenly stop to work if you go to Dynamics. So let's be proactive, and let's do it as soon as possible.
So let's go on the scenario where you don't have a Sandbox.
So if you don't have, so just to refresh your mind, with CRM Online, the Sandbox instance was an extra cost unless you had over 25 pro users, right? So when it comes to Dynamics 365, the Sandbox is included. No minimum, actually just one license is required. So when you go to Dynamics 365, you have this Sandbox. So our suggestion here is just get one of our transition Dynamics 365 SKUs or licenses. Yeah. And as soon as you get it, you have the Sandbox deployed in your tenant. And then you can just upgrade your Sandbox and test it. As I mentioned before, it's pretty much the same experience. You just go there, update your Sandbox, test it, and then move your production system to Dynamics 365. It's important to note, even though you have the new Dynamics 365 licenses, you can keep your production instance with the CRM 2016 or CRM Online, until we are ready to move to Dynamics 365. Just be aware of the date. The last day to do it is July the 1st. After that date, Microsoft will push Dynamics 365 anyway.
They will force it, yeah. And from what we've seen, like from our experience in the last 2-3 months, from the different updates, we didn't see production that they were running on the Dynamics 365 update, but it's still a good practice to apply it. And also,
yes,
this is a service that you can charge your customer, okay?
Yes.
It's always better to be safe when you speak about production, and even more when you speak about CRM data.
Yeah.
They are critical, so
Yeah.
you don't want to take any risk.
Yes, and anyway, the Microsoft CRM Online will be discontinued. So the next renewal, you need to move to Dynamics 365.
Also, it's a good time to speak about SKUs, okay?
Yeah,
about
that's it.
agreements. So having this discussion about update and is what we've seen is the perfect time and perfect place to bring the discussion of agreement. So let's remember, if today you are CRM Online, you have an end of agreement date. The way to find it, portal.office, you go under subscription, under bill, subscription or license, and you're going to see the end of agreement date.
Yes.
You can move prior to it if the pricing is more interesting for you. Or for example, like Daniel, you just explained, let's say you don't have a Sandbox. It's not about saving a month of license. Just go to the Dynamics license. You're going to get your Sandbox, more storage, and so on.
Yeah.
So in terms of timing to share with you, so Microsoft from June 1st, they're going to send email to all those customers saying, hey guys, you are under the wrong version. You have a duty to apply the update. We're going to push it. Also, what they are going to send another email saying, hey guys, we're not going to auto-renew license. By July 1st, on your auto-renew is going to be disabled and you will have no transition SKU. Transition SKU are manual.
Yes.
So be sure, be proactive again. You don't want customer to call you July 1st, my production is done. It's super fast to do it with SherWeb to apply licensing, but there is still, you need to apply the license, then assign it to users. So again, be proactive, don't take any risk. So partner action is really that, ensure that you have a plan to transfer, you can charge them on migration from an update to another.
That's right. Yeah.
It's really more about doing a check than other. Again, on this slide, we share the resource from partner source. So you can get all this information with the Microsoft writing. So let's go on those. Okay, end of agreement, you need to offer the new licensing, right? So let's go back on the way Dynamics 365 is licensed. So it's coming like two types of user, okay? They simplified it. Now you are a full user or you are a team member. A full user, you are using the functionality,
Yes.
the main functionality of the application, okay? So Dynamics is structured by application. So let's say you are an operation user, you're going to use operation application. What Microsoft bring, and that's great compared to all the other solution, this one is really the standard way. One application licensed by an application. But we all know that most of us need more than one app. So before you were paying a license for CRM, a license for ERP, a license for each application. So Microsoft, everything that is under this dynamic umbrella, as soon as you go over one application, you better go for a plan.
Yeah.
And the change of pricing, that's the part that's very interesting.
Yeah.
You know, you don't accumulate anymore this kind of licensing. So that's really for the full user, licensed by app or licensed by plan. For the light user, that they are called the team member, they are those person that they get read access on what you give them, and also they can do some light task.
Like generate reports or doing some basic stuff,
Yeah.
basic tasks. Yes.
From our experience, most of the users, they're going to be full user, but person that just consume data might be team member, but also team member it's a great upsell product. We all know that CRM solution used to be expensive. So people that they weren't buying license, they were just asking, Paul, Mike, can you pull for me this report every month, every week? So that's a great upsell for those guys. For a few bucks, they can get now access to the data and be autonomous.
Mm-hmm.
So also something important, Dynamics is in 2 editions today. The full edition is the enterprise. There is the full story with all the apps. Customers that they come from CRM Online, they will have to go to, at this time, to go to the enterprise because the applications are there at this time. Business edition, today there is only the financial application. So it's an accounting tool with some light ERP functionality.
Right.
Such as like inventory. I don't know if you want to go a bit
it's
on
called
that.
business management application. So it's a kind of light ERP. So
Yep.
you have like purchasing and inventory management and also some sales inside it. You can send sales orders and sales quotes and invoicing as well.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty good tool for small and medium business, and it's based on Nav. Okay,
Yep.
so it's pretty robust.
So at this time under business, only the financial application. You spoke about sales, but financial is very limited opportunity management functionality. We know that people will continue to go through sales and customer service.
Just to clarify, the sales part of financials is the transactional one. It's
Yep.
for sending the sales orders and sales quote. For
Yep.
opportunity management, the sales module is the best one.
So business edition, only financial. Sales app is coming in the months, probably September or October.
Yeah.
Will be customer service, will be marketing. So a big opportunity for SMB to get those. So now that we have a better idea of what is the licensing for Dynamics 365, so let's see how you can match the old one and the new one. So under CRM Online, you had 4 different type of license. You had the professional add-on Office 365. If you always also have, an Office 365 service, then it was basic and essential. So what you really need to see is today my customer under CRM Online, what is using. Is it using opportunity management to take care of leads and opportunity? Is it doing cases? And once you know that, you can define under which app is. So let's say one customer is using only the leads, you're going to license him with a transition queue just for sales. Same for customer service. Otherwise, if he's using both functionality, you will have to transition him on the plan 1. So I'm sharing here, there is 1 SKU per scenario, okay? So let's say only sales from basic, you get a SKU, only sales from pro add-on, and so on and so on. So this one is a reference for you. Feel free to contact us if you have any question. It can be challenging sometimes to play with transition SKU when you even know that those SKU are just temporary, okay? Yes. So you don't want to spend too much time. So just when you come with us, we need to be sure that you know what license they have today.
Yes.
And be sure if it's professional or professional add-on, so we can really advise you on the right SKU. Do you want to add something, Daniel, on this one?
As always, anytime you have any questions about licenses, I know it's difficult. It's difficult for most of you guys. So you can count on us. So just let us know and we will help you to give the best transition price in licenses for you.
Also, don't forget about the SMB offer. Like we just explained, enterprise, all the applications are there. But for business edition, today there is only financial. So what Microsoft did is like, they say, okay, we understand that the enterprise tag price is too expensive for SMB. So what they are doing is that you can already get this SMB price even if the application is not there, the business edition. So this promotion will be there until the SMB business edition of sales is coming. So really don't miss these things, because as soon as you get this pricing, you can keep it for 3 years. It's something very interesting.
Yeah.
We believe that the new pricing, the offer is supposed to stop by the end of June. Maybe it's going to be a month of extension, but I don't think that they will keep it long.
Yeah, and it's a great opportunity for your clients, for your small clients. They will get the full enterprise edition.
Yep.
And you will pay for like a business edition. So it's a good deal for you.
The restriction that they did to qualify that is an SMB, you cannot go over 25 full users if you take only the sales queue. Otherwise, if you take the sales and customer service, that will be kind of the CRM Online today. If we can compare it, you can go up to 50 users. So it's still covering a big part, I think, of the business that we've seen so far. Something important to know, only CSP can offer this SMB offer.
And also the business edition will be just CSP.
Yeah, so that's also another reason to onboard on CSP.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go on some news. General news about Dynamics 365. A few weeks ago, it was the Business Forward. So it was a meeting run by the leaders of Dynamics. I don't know if you had a chance to connect. It was very interesting. It was really an open discussion. They were sharing their vision of really Dynamics being the digital transformation tool that we're waiting. They really explain a lot of great things. So I strongly recommend, I added the link for you, strongly recommend to go there, watch the video. There is also a bunch of documents like Forrester analysis, collaterals that you can also reuse. Some of the big announcements that they made, we all know LinkedIn, Microsoft, it's a strong marriage now. So they even made, it was LinkedIn has a tool called Sales Navigator, and Dynamics made a decision to bundle those SKU and to really integrate. So that's really a great tool. It's announced for July 1st, so we'll come back to you as soon as we have more
details on that.
Yeah. I think it's very interesting because like otherwise the product is pretty expensive.
Yeah.
So I think that's great, you know.
Yeah.
Also under operations, for the one that didn't follow, this is the old Dynamics AX, okay,
yeah.
That became operation. That is the online version and bring a lot of great functionality.
Yeah, and it's important to say here, AX will be discontinued. So starting in July, just operations will exist. So that's the good time to move to operations.
Yep.
If you want to move, go to the cloud. So operations is a good choice.
And also operation, what is great, like being an ERP, most of the time your ERP is isolated from your CRM and other platform.
Yeah.
You used to work for SAP, you know that the complexity of connecting system.
Yeah.
That's, I think it's a great value also on the product.
Yeah. So Microsoft, everything in Microsoft Dynamics 365 is integrated between each application and also between the Dynamics 365 and Office 365. It's not synchronized, it's integrated. So that's a good
big
point.
Value on data. So what they announced about this one, it was a big lack of human resource solution in Dynamics. Okay, you need to develop something. So they are coming with solution that they call Dynamics 365 for talent.
Yeah.
This is for human resource organization. There is a full recruitment process and so on.
So recruitment.
If you go on the Business Forward, there is even a demonstration.
Yeah.
It was a lady presenting the product. And also they come with the retail one. Maybe you want, from your experience,
the retail one, it will be most for like retail in stores. So it will have like an integrated POS system, and it will be very good for those kind of industry. It's specific for that kind of industry. So it will be for devices. You can install it in a device and have it in your POS.
Are we still speaking about big retails?
Big and medium.
Big and medium.
Yeah, not for the small ones, but for big and
like
medium and big ones.
For the small one, there is for people that are under financial application. There is the LS Retail Express.
Yeah, there is like an add-on. It's a certified add-on for financials that will help you to manage your POS using financials instead of using operations.
Yeah. Do you remember in which country LS Retail Express is?
Canada and the US right now.
At this time, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But I seen roadmap recently, even for financial. For example, financial is one of the news wanted to share. They just started up in UK.
Yeah,
so now
right.
UK user can have it.
And very soon Europe, probably.
Pretty soon in the rest of Europe, So that was one of the other news. Also, that's great for us. Business edition, sales and marketing app. There will be a preview July 1st.
Yeah, that will be great for us.
That will be great, yeah.
So very soon they will be releasing the general availability product, and all of you will be able to buy it. So it will be like a simplified version of the Dynamics Enterprise 365 Enterprise Edition.
Yep.
But it will be very good for small and medium business. It will cost like not that much, around $40, right?
Yep. So
it's a pretty good deal.
Quickly on it, relationship assistant. You can give us like quickly, like we use it here.
So the relationship assistant it's in preview mode right now. It's the business intelligence embedded in Dynamics 365. So just in general, for example, there is an option there, a feature that enables Dynamics 365 to bring all the relevant data from your system, not only from Dynamics, but also from your Exchange Online. And you are going to see it inside your Dynamics 365. It will give you like a kind of card, it's like a box in your screen telling you what you should do that day.
It gives you cards.
It's like insights, so you can have like actionable insights. So for example, if you have a meeting, it will tell you, oh, you have a meeting in 2 hours, for example. But also, if you receive an email from someone and you're not tracking it, from one of your potential customers, for example, it will analyze it and will suggest you to track it because it may be a potential deal that you are missing. So that's pretty good. You don't need to go there in your mailbox and check every time, oh, I received that email or that meeting request. Now you can see it, everything inside Dynamics 365.
What I like also is the option that you can snooze it, you know?
Yeah, you can snooze it, you can change the behavior, you can choose what you want to see. So it's customizable. So it's pretty good. So we are using it here, and it's improving our like productivity here using that product.
Yeah, even if it's a preview, I think it's great to play with that. Yeah.
Just to mention, preview means it's not supported by Microsoft now, but it's very likely the next update in July it will be like fully deployed. For everyone.
Something else, there is a lot of news like recently, but like something I wanted to share is what they call now the Dynamics 365 Service Administrator. The idea is that in the beginning, you were giving global admin rights to your Dynamics guys. If you're a small organization, this is not a big deal. If you're a big organization, it's not like people are they want to do wrong things, but sometimes you make mistakes, you know, and Dynamics guys, they weren't always the best to administrate the Office platform. So that small functionality I think is great and is going to help a lot of administrators.
Just to mention here again, so you don't need to have a license to be administrator. So you can change your Dynamics system using like a global admin or a Dynamics admin now. But if the admin needs to read data, he needs a full license. So that just keep in mind that. So you don't need a license for admins, but it depends on your workload.
Depends on the level, if you're just the one troubleshooting. Okay, so that there is more news, you know. Also, you have the link for MS Blog. If you want to go there, I also recommend to go to the roadmap. Pretty cool place to know what's going on and so on, you know, to keep our customer on the solution is working. So again, for partners that they are not used to what we can offer at SherWeb, we are sharing weekly webinars and training with you. You can access them from our website or directly to the YouTube channel. Also, we have a place that we call the Toolbox, full of content, so you can get documents on all the different products that we are pushing. For the one that didn't know, SherWeb has a one-stop shop, so we have infrastructure as a service, Office 365, of course, Dynamics, but we also have Azure, some backup solution, and other products coming pretty soon. So really go there, consult, and everything that can help you. So let's see now if we still have question in pending, Frederic. Okay, so let me review. Okay, do you know when the business edition come and if project service automation will be included? So business edition was announced for spring. There is a bit of delay, but from what we heard is like because they are improving really the user experience. Also, there is something called Click Assist, right?
Yeah, it will be like a one-click setup. So it will enable your clients or you to set up your system, your sales, for example, in one click. So that means it will be very easy to set up. It will integrate with like Outlook, Exchange, or SharePoint.
Yeah, from the preview we've seen on the Click Assist, it's pretty cool. Like
it works very well.
Second question was project service automation. I would say no. Project service automation is an enterprise product. I don't see that.
Just to mention here again, so it's business is sales, customer service, and marketing, and also financials.
Also financial, yeah. Is there a transition price from on-premise to online? Yes, there is. We didn't share because depending if you still have an SA or not. So there is similar SKUs. Just contact your account manager on that, and we really need to get the snapshot of what customers have today, and after we can provide you the best licensing. Where is your support based? Based North America, bilingual. The basic support is a 24/7.
Yeah, that's it.
For the advanced support, we are doing business hours, because on this one we were really supporting workflow customization, and it's not something critical.
Yeah.
But if your platform is down, it will go under the basic, because basic is covering this kind of service. What are the turnkey solution, and how do you not compete with other partners? Okay, it's a good question. Turnkey solution, they are predefined scope. Okay, so what we are doing is like we have our partner, Dynamics partner, they take care of big customer, take care of migration, and that's good, and we don't want to take this business away. What we are trying to accelerate them is really on those small deal. Okay, those small business guys, 5 to 10, they cannot invest a lot. They cannot invest in a Dynamics project. It's too expensive. So what we are doing with those turnkey solution is to provide the foundation for those out of the box customers. You know,
That's it.
because those guys they can really enjoy the power of Dynamics and all the things that will improve them business. So that's what we are doing under the turnkey solution.
And when it comes to turnkey solutions, it's just right now it's for sales and financials.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly. Take this one last question. What differentiates you from other distributor? This kind of approach is one of the things that differentiate us. We are an SMB ourselves, so we understand those challenges, and that's the reason that our strategy also is to enable small business to go on this great solution, and the price tag, as we see, it's making sense now for SMBs. So that will be all for the question that I can see. Don't hesitate. If you have other questions, you can contact us directly, or you have Jennifer, that is one of our advisors that can answer your questions. So please feel free to contact us. If you're already with us, contact your account manager for any question, or if you want more precision.
Yeah.
Daniel, you want to add something?
No, just to finish, just to recapitulate, the message is don't let your customers be taken by surprise. Help them to plan the migration, the upgrade from the CRM Online to Dynamics 365. The time is now. Don't let it for tomorrow. So talk about it. And if you need help, we are here for you.
That's great.
Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you,
very
guys.
much. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye.